Hi, I'm Steve. I'm no outdoorsman, just a regular guy from a regular town, yada yada yada. A couple of years ago, I got pretty sick. But then I got better. I picked myself up, dusted myself off, and that's when it happened. I woke up, started to live. So I grabbed a couple of cameras and just started filming it all. I've been some pretty amazing places. I've been some pretty crappy ones too. With no training, no budget, and no specialist equipment, each adventure is a test of endurance, mind, and body, and everyone has a breaking point. This is Dead Man Walking. Hello, and welcome to Dead Man Walking. This is Series 2. So today is an adventure that I've wanted to do for a very, very long time. Spamelot. Spamelot was a theme park in the north of England. I went there once as a kid. It was badass. A couple of years ago, it was abandoned. Now, it looks like this. The local council are planning to knock it down. Frozen in time, this park is an urban explorer's dream. So the idea is to go in, have a look around, and hopefully spend the night in an abandoned theme park, as you do. My biggest threat is security. Now, one of the guys, Shrek, has a weapon on him at all times. A big stick. If security catch me, I could be in and out in 5 minutes. And I could be arrested. So it's no more messing around. Let's do this. Okay, so here we are in Chorley. I've just driven past Spamelot. I've found somewhere to sling my car for the night. Now I've just got to find a way in. Right. Let's go. Okay, so as you can tell, we've just arrived in Chorley. I've had to park quite far away because obviously I don't want to raise suspicion. Now, I've just found what I think may be a back way into the park. So that's what I'm going to do. Bit of backdoor loving. It is so beautiful out here. I feel like I'm on Jurassic Park, Site B or something. It's incredible. The wood was dense and boggy and absolutely massive. I'm still quite away from the park and it's going to take a while to get in, I think. A lot of barbed wire. See, let's put my coat on. This is a lot of barb. I've had to put this on because there's a lot of bugs. No one likes bugs. Let's go. After navigating my way through the proverbial rainforest, I found a clearing. I still wasn't too sure about security, so I had to stay low and move fast. I'm in. Then, after months of planning, I was in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spamelot. So this place closed down in 2012 due to bad revenue. They just weren't making enough money. The owners blamed it on the Jubilee, the 2012 Olympics. Now I look at it, it's because it's an absolute dive. You can see where the rides used to be. A lot of them are being sold on to Germany, Japan, places like that. Or scrapped. Metal. Security guy in his car. Getting out of his car. I had to move fast and keep quiet, which was hard because there was broken glass everywhere. Then I got the crap scared out of me by a bird. The security guard was on the move. So was I. I had to get out of there as quick as possible. I made my way to a little hiding spot and stayed there for a few minutes.
I think it's with the security guard. He's gonna know this place a lot better than me.
But I couldn't stay there all day. The coast was clear. It was time to crack on.
Losing that time. Gotta stay a bit more alert, I think. So a lot of people blame the failing of this place on the death that happened. Whoa. Hang on. I ain't got a good feeling about this. A lot of people blame the failing of this place on its safety. In 2011, an employee was struck by the Gauntlet, which was a roller coaster, and he was killed. A couple of months after, a young lad fell off another ride. He survived. Not a lot of people want to come to a theme park that's dangerous. You get like a really weird feeling when you're here. Really weird feeling. This used to be a fun family day out. It used to be for kids. Now look at it. It's actually quite sad. But there is an element of beauty in all this destruction, in all this decay. So it wasn't long after humans moved out that nature moved back in. Obviously there's all the plants, green life sort of stuff. But there'll be animals thriving here on what we built.
I heard security's car, so I got to higher ground and out of the way.
The old queuing railings.
I went round the queuing railing because it made me feel like a child. But there's some things I don't remember from being a kid. Like this.
This is the boneyard. Just stuff. Mannequins. Seatbelts. And yeah, there's a car. Over the centuries, many attempts were made to recover the relics of King Arthur's tomb, and thus last resting place of the Holy Grail reputedly brought to Britain by Joseph of Joseph of Arimathea. It's all a bit Monty Python, isn't it, really? If I see an African swallow, I think this could be my best bet. If I'm bedding down for the night, it's going to be up here, well out of the way of Shrek. I can make tea and stuff, get settled for the night. Here we go then, I'm at the entrance. This is Camelot. Jesus, wait. Got to remember, what I'm doing is really illegal. So I've got to keep my wits about me and evade Shrek at all costs.
With that in mind, I stopped for something to eat, recharge the batteries.
It tastes like a foot. So I'm going to attempt to make a cup of tea. To do that, I need to make fire. Right, so what I'm looking for is dry wood, not burned wood. That's mostly around here. And a mannequin's leg. I like to pick out the wood with bits of green on it. Wood with bits of green on it doesn't burn. Yes. 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 I can't be asked to wait for it all day to boil, so here we go. Mmm. Looks delicious. Cheers.
After an hour of messing around and making coffees, it was time to go.
Says Dragonflyer. That away. Let's go that away. We're making our way up to the Dragonflyer now. This is the big green one. Here we go, the track's still there. Yes. I have to do this. This doesn't feel safe at all. Oh. This is so weird. I remember this when I was a kid. You can see why this park closed down. Nothing feels safe. It all feels rickety and old and scruffy. A bit like me. There is method in my madness. It's something I enjoy doing. People think I'm crazy. Maybe I am. What did you do your Saturday? Nightmare.
This was the big one. The coaster was huge, and I was nervous as hell. As I started to climb, my stomach crawled into my mouth.
This is probably not a good time to mention, but terrified of heights. Absolutely terrified. That's why we climbed the mountain last year. To try and battle my fear of heights.
Then I broke the golden I looked down.
Oh my god, dude. Thanks a lot. Don't look down. I feel sick. I feel really dizzy. I've got to do this. Come on. This is the only time you'll ever see me fucking terrified. I don't know this at all. I'm having a panic attack.
The entire structure was shaking. And that was it. My legs went.
Holy shit.
Terrified, my body went into fight or flight mode.
Oh my god. This is as far as I'm going.
I didn't even care that I didn't make it to the top. I just needed to get back down to ground level.
Let's sit down. It's okay. Oh my god. She's been standing for years. It's 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 shaking. It's shaking. It's shaking. And it's a roller coaster. It's supposed to be made of metal. Let's have it down. Have it down.
Made it to the ground. And took 5 minutes to chill.
Okay, so it's nearly 6:30. I've got to decide where I'm going to sleep tonight. And start getting ready. Start, getting ready to go to bed and find shelter. Because that's the biggest thing, is shelter. Okay, cool. I've got a feeling this place is going to change when night falls. It's going to get a whole hell of a lot weirder.
The sun was setting over the park. So as I looked for a place to bed down, the sunlight faded. Fast. Then it got dark. Really dark. And really creepy.
Hello? Hello?
Every noise was magnified tenfold. I was nervous. Then my camera started going weird.
There's actual bats. Can't kill them out. You goddamn right. So where we're staying tonight then? Might as well shut the door.
I decided to bed down in the haunted house as it still had doors on. The floor was covered in broken glass, but after hearing something that sounded like a scream, I was out of there.
In a weird way, I'm starting to see this as like my home. Even though I ain't bedded down yet, I don't know where I'm sleeping. I might be even sleeping under the stars. It's not a bad idea.
The wind was howling through the old buildings. So, I made the decision to sleep outside.
So, tonight, we're staying under the stars. I need to get a fire going. And I need to get to bed. Morning. So, slept under the stars. And it pissed it down. Nice one. He's absolutely chucking it down now. I got absolutely soaked during the night, which kind of sucks. But I might try and have a quick walk about before I go. Just push my luck, really. Slept under the stars and woke up under a roller coaster. Can't say I've ever done that before. Security.
Security had seen me again. This was it. I had no other choice but to run. Hopped a couple of fences. The grass was soaking wet. I lost a shoe in the mud, but I didn't have time to stop. I just kept on running. Woo! I'd done it. I was a bit battered and bruised, but I'd escaped. As I started the long drive home, I got thinking about what I'd just managed. Going back to basics, shaking security, and coming face to face with heights. Spamelot may be abandoned, but for the locals, it has a legacy. You can tell how much it means to the people of Chorley. It's made a lasting impression in people's memories. You know what? It's given me some lasting memories too.
Now the hanging trees are calling out my name.